First, type a function. As we have more than one return, take the function type void. More than one return. Important is that inside one function we have only a return. Second, function name. As we said, the descriptor for the action it takes will be sum, negative, positive. Third, list of parameters. That will be number quantity. We have void, sum, negative, positive, integer, and opening curly brace. We'll define some variables that are integer. Sum positive equals 0, quantity positive equals 0, sum and quantity negative, that will be 0. Continuing, integer I, number of that place will be input of values given by the user. Conditions will be for integer I equal 1, you can write without integer, I is lower equal than n, I plus plus. If number is higher than 0, sum positive plus equal number. If number is higher than 0, we have a positive number. And also quantity positive plus equal 1. Else, we don't have to write any condition because on the other side it will be number is lower than 0. And we'll say sum negative equal sum negative plus number and quantity negative plus plus. Don't forget, as we have more than 2 instructions between else, we have opening curly brace and closing curly brace. Void sum positive, negative, and quantity. We'll have integer and that is the quantity of numbers. All variables will be initialized with 0 and there are sum positive equals 0. We'll continue. I, number, k equals 0. We need a for loop to test all the variables that will be given by the user. We'll say to the user to give the numbers. The role of k variable is only to represent first number, second number, etc. With scanf, we'll take the values. Also, inside for loop, we have the conditions that are if number is higher than 0, we have a positive number. We'll have sum positive equals sum positive plus number, quantity positive plus plus. On the contrary, else will have to be with a negative number. We'll have here sum negative plus equal number is the same as we say sum negative equals sum negative plus number and quantity negative equal quantity negative plus 1. Close the for and we have now to print the values for the sum positive, for the quantity positive, for the sum negative and for the quantity negative. Now we need to call the function inside main. Integer number, printf, give the quantity of number that you want to test. Scanf, %d, as we have integer and number. At the least, we have to call the function. Just copy the name and the parameter will be number. As we said, that is the function called. At the least, return 0. We'll compile our code and see the result. Give the quantity of numbers that you want to test. 5. We'll put some random values. Sum of positive numbers 12, sum of negative numbers minus 5, quantity of positive numbers 3, and quantity of negative numbers 2. The problem is here, give the first, and as homework, you'll find what is the problem here on the code.
Your Fast Code is an educational site and to inform about programming. Your Fast Code consists of site on YouTube and blog, and it is also on social sites like Facebook, Instagram, etc. Your Fast Code has extensive programming information and currently programming language C. The blog and YouTube explain topics such as simple exercises in C.